My boyfriend went ballistic when he learned that I was the landlord of our building. Now, he's demanding that I give him 50% of the money I make from rent to prove I'm not evil. When I was 18, my dad gifted me a house with 2 stories. I know this was an extreme privilege, and I am forever grateful. The layout of this building is like an apartment, but it is a house. So basically, each story has a separate entry, kitchen, and bathroom. I live upstairs while I rent out the downstairs. My boyfriend moved in with me about 3 months ago, and we have been together for 6 months. I have not asked him for money, neither for utilities nor to pay me any rent. The only thing he contributes to is groceries, which we split 50-50. I have not brought up that I own the building as it is not something I tell many people. If people ask me, I tell them that I own it, but if they just assume I am a renter, they can believe that. The topic of a landlord, the renter downstairs, or the owner of the building has not been something we have discussed. This last Tuesday, the renter came up to tell me that her freezer had stopped working. I answered the door, and my boyfriend heard us talking. I went downstairs to look, and we concluded that she would buy a new one. She sent me the receipt, and I gave her the money. She was very grateful for this solution. When I went upstairs, my boyfriend asked if it could be fixed. I told him no, but she would buy a new one, and I would pay for it. He looked at me like I was crazy and asked me why I would pay for her freezer. I told him that because I was her landlord and the freezer was there when she started renting, I would stand for the cost. He just asked me if I was serious, to which I said I was. He began screaming at me, asking him why the hell I would hold this information from him and that I was an evil person. I said I was sorry for not telling him but did not think it would matter. He said he could not believe he was together with someone who is a landlord, that all of us just use people for money, and that the only thing we people care about is money and would rather have people be homeless than offer affordable rent. The downstairs has 1 kitchen, bath, and 4 other rooms. I charge $500 for rent. He demanded that I give him 50% of the money I make from rent, or else I was just as bad as he thought. He has not talked to me since Tuesday, and I have tried telling him I am truly sorry, but he doesn't answer me. Update: I decided I would break up with him. It may seem like an impulsive decision, but after everything, I felt that the sooner, the better it would be. I texted my dad and explained a bit of it all to him. I asked him if he would be willing to drive to my place and sit in the driveway when I talked with my boyfriend, and he did without hesitation. I thought about what I would tell him and how to lay it out. I was extremely nervous about how it would go, and I am not going to lie, I was scared. When I got home, he was already there. I just greeted him, and he, of course, said nothing. I sat on the couch beside my boyfriend. I told him we needed to talk to each other about whether this relationship would work. He said, "So you are ready to apologize?" I said, "I will apologize for not telling you that you lived in my building, which I have repeatedly apologized for. I will not apologize for not giving you a part of my income." He responded, "And why is that such a big deal to you? If you don't rent out to take people's money, you should have no problem giving any of that money away." I told him, "I try to understand how you think. You think I am in it for the money and think I am bad for renting out the downstairs complex, yet you want money from it. Don't you understand that it seems like you are just in it for the money? I rent out the downstairs for $500. If you believe all landlords are money grabbers and not good people, would you like me to donate half of it